Strange signals in the vast reaches of space, the Galactic Empire's sensors picked up something unusual. The signals were faint but persistent, coming from a small blue planet in a distant solar system. The planet, Earth, had long been ignored by the Empire, considered too primitive to be of any real concern. But now, those signals were causing confusion and concern in the Empire's command center. On the bridge of the Imperial cruiser Vortex, Commander Elric stared at the flickering screens in front of him. The signals from Earth had begun to interfere with their equipment, creating strange patterns on the displays. "What are these readings?" he asked, his voice tense. Lieutenant Jara, sitting at the communications console, shook her head. "We've never seen anything like this before, Commander. The signals are irregular and seem to be coming from different locations on the planet." Elric's frown deepened. "Prepare a reconnaissance mission. I want to know what's causing these anomalies." A small fleet of 3 reconnaissance ships was quickly assembled. They were equipped with advanced sensors and stealth technology designed to avoid detection. The ships slipped silently out of the vortex and set a course for Earth. Meanwhile, on Earth, scientists at the United Earth Space Agency were monitoring their own deep space sensors. Dr. Emily Carter, a leading astrophysicist, was puzzled by the strange signals she was seeing on her monitor. "These readings don't match anything we've encountered before," she said to her colleague, Dr. Raj Patel. Raj squinted at his own screen. "It's almost like they're deliberately trying to send a message. But who would send signals like this? And why?" The signals seemed to come and go, creating a pattern that was both erratic and deliberate. Emily and Raj decided to alert their superiors, who were equally baffled. The signals were not just random noise, they appeared to be intentional. Yet they could not determine the source or purpose of the signals. As the reconnaissance ships approached Earth, the ancient defenses of the planet began to stir. Hidden beneath the surface, these defenses had lain dormant for millennia, waiting for a threat. They were designed to protect Earth from any danger, no matter how advanced. On board the lead reconnaissance ship, Captain Thorne checked his instruments. "We're nearing the source of the signals. Prepare for a detailed scan of the planet's surface." The ship's sensors swept over Earth, scanning for anything unusual. However, the energy readings continued to fluctuate wildly. Suddenly, the ship's systems began to malfunction. Instruments flickered and went dark, and the ship's engines started to sputter. "What's happening?" Thorne demanded, gripping the edge of his console. Lieutenant Zane, the ship's engineer, looked worried. "Captain, it's as if our technology is being interfered with. The energy readings are off the charts." As the problems on the reconnaissance ship escalated, the other 2 ships in the fleet experienced similar issues. Their navigation systems went haywire and communication lines went dead. The crew members scrambled to keep their ships operational, but the situation was rapidly deteriorating. Back on Earth, Emily and Raj watched in astonishment as their sensors picked up unusual activity in the space above. "Look at this," Emily said, pointing to the screen. "The energy levels are spiking around the area where the signals were coming from." Raj's eyes widened. Could these signals be some kind of warning? Or maybe an attempt to communicate? As the reconnaissance fleet struggled, one of the ships managed to send a distress signal back to the vortex. The message was fragmented, but the Empire's command center quickly decoded the urgent cry for help. "Commander Elric, we're receiving a distress signal from our scouts," Lieutenant Jara reported. Elric's face hardened. "What's the situation?" "The ships are experiencing severe malfunctions," Jara explained. "It appears the signals from Earth are interfering with their systems. We're not sure what's causing it." Elric's eyes narrowed. "It seems that Earth might have something far more advanced than we expected. Prepare for a full-scale investigation. We need to understand what's happening before we send any more ships." The reconnaissance ships, now severely damaged, were forced to retreat. They limped back to the vortex, their crews exhausted and shaken. As they docked, the Empire's scientists and engineers began their analysis of the data they had gathered. The interference from Earth's signals had been unlike anything they had encountered. Back on Earth, Emily and Raj continued to investigate the mysterious signals. They were unaware of the damage their signals had caused to the Empire's fleet. The scientists were determined to uncover the source of the signals and their meaning, but they had no idea that their discovery was only the beginning of a much larger story. The Galactic Empire's initial curiosity had turned into alarm. Earth, once considered insignificant, had now captured their full attention. The ancient defenses of the planet had been awakened, and the stage was set for a confrontation that neither side had anticipated. Earth's hidden secrets. On a quiet morning at a remote archaeological site in the deserts of Egypt, Dr. Emily Carter and Dr. Raj Patel were joined by a team of researchers and local experts. They had recently discovered a hidden entrance buried deep beneath the sands. The entrance was covered by layers of rubble and debris, but their instruments had detected something significant beneath it. Emily adjusted her hat and wiped sweat from her brow. "We've uncovered something big here, Raj. Let's see what's inside." The team worked tirelessly to clear the debris. As the entrance was finally revealed, a heavy door of ancient design was found. It was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols that none of them could immediately understand. With a collective effort, they managed to open the door, revealing a dark corridor leading down into the earth. Inside, the air was cool and musty. The corridor led to a large chamber, filled with dust-covered artifacts and strange devices. The walls were lined with murals and inscriptions, depicting scenes of advanced technology and star maps. Emily's eyes widened as she looked around. "This is incredible. This doesn't look like anything we've seen before." Raj moved closer to a series of strange machines that seemed to be powered down. "These artifacts are unlike anything we've studied. They look ancient, but their design is far beyond our current technology." The team set up their equipment and began to examine the chamber. They carefully dusted off the artifacts and started analyzing the inscriptions. Emily, using her knowledge of ancient languages, began to decipher the symbols on the walls. These inscriptions talk about a great empire that once ruled the stars. It mentions a powerful civilization that had advanced technologies. Raj joined her at another section of the chamber where a large stone tablet was embedded in the wall. This tablet seems to describe a defensive system. It looks like it was designed to protect this place from invaders. As they continued their work, they discovered a hidden room off to the side. Inside, they found a control center filled with old computers and monitors. The screens flickered to life as they powered them up, displaying symbols and data that were nearly indecipherable. Emily was amazed. "It looks like this place was once operational. These computers might hold important information." Raj nodded. "We need to figure out how to access this data. It could tell us more about the civilization that built this place and why they left it behind." Meanwhile, the Empire's command center was busy analyzing the damaged reconnaissance ships. The scientists and engineers were baffled by the interference they had encountered. "The energy disruptions are unlike anything we've seen," one of the engineers reported. "It's as if the entire system was being manipulated by an unknown force." Commander Elric paced the command center, deep in thought. "Prepare another team for a closer investigation. We need to understand what's causing these anomalies. Earth may have technology we didn't expect." Back on Earth, Emily and Raj had made significant progress in deciphering the inscriptions and data. The control center revealed that the ancient civilization had built advanced defensive technologies to protect Earth from any threat. The technology was designed to be activated only when the planet was in danger. Emily looked at Raj with excitement. This technology was designed to protect Earth from powerful enemies. "It explains the strange signals we've been receiving." Raj examined a large console in the control center. "Look at this. It seems to be a communication device. It might have been used to send signals across space. If we can figure out how it works, we might be able to contact the outside world." As they continued to work, a sudden alarm echoed through the chamber. The ancient defense systems were starting to activate, and the room's lights began to flash. Emily and Raj looked at each other in alarm. "What's happening?" Emily asked. Raj quickly checked the console. "It looks like the defense systems are being triggered. We need to shut them down before they do any damage." They rushed to the control center and tried to deactivate the systems, but the ancient technology was more complex than they had anticipated. The alarms grew louder, and the machinery began to hum with power. Outside the chamber, the excavation team noticed that the ground was shaking slightly. The heavy machinery and equipment were vibrating. The team members exchanged worried glances. "Something's not right," one of the workers said. "We need to get out of here." As the situation inside the chamber became more critical, Emily and Raj were finally able to shut down the alarm. The lights dimmed and the machinery stopped humming. They both breathed a sigh of relief. Emily turned to Raj, her face pale but determined. We need to find out what else this place can do. If the ancient defenses have started activating, it means there's more to uncover. Raj nodded in agreement. Let's continue our work. We're on the verge of discovering something that could change everything we know about Earth's history. The team continued to explore the chamber, uncovering more secrets of the ancient civilization. They realized that the discoveries they were making were not just historical, they had implications for the present and future. The ancient technologies were awakening, and Earth was about to become a significant player in the galaxy, whether it was ready or not. The stage was set for a confrontation that neither Earth nor the Galactic Empire had anticipated. The secrets of Earth's past were now intertwined with the events unfolding in the vastness of space. First contact. The Galactic Empire's new reconnaissance fleet approached Earth with great caution. Commander Elric, still smarting from the recent damage, scrutinized the data on his screen. "We have to be careful this time," he instructed his officers. "We need to establish contact with the inhabitants of Earth and understand their capabilities." 3 Imperial ships, now fully repaired and equipped with additional stealth technology, began their descent towards Earth. They were invisible to most sensors, but the crew remained alert. The ships were cloaked in silence as they navigated through the atmosphere. On Earth, the unexpected activation of ancient defense systems had left the scientific community on edge. Dr. Emily Carter and Dr. Raj Patel were working late in their lab, analyzing the strange data they had collected from the ancient control center. "We need to figure out what triggered the defense systems," Emily said, her brow furrowed in concentration. Suddenly, Emily's computer beeped with a new alert. "Raj, we're picking up some unusual electromagnetic readings. It looks like there's something entering Earth's atmosphere." Raj looked at the readings and frowned. "These readings are similar to what we saw before, but much stronger. We might be dealing with more advanced technology this time." The readings grew stronger and more consistent, indicating that the objects were approaching their location. The team at the space agency began to prepare for potential contact. "Alert the authorities," Emily instructed. "We need to be ready for anything." Back in space, the Imperial ships moved into position. Commander Elric gave the order to initiate contact. "Send a standard communication signal to Earth. We need to establish a dialogue." The communication system aboard the lead ship, Silent Shadow, hummed to life. A message was broadcasted, directed at Earth. It was a simple, formal greeting in multiple languages, including Earth's major languages. "This is the Galactic Empire. We wish to establish peaceful contact with the inhabitants of Earth. Please respond." On Earth, the message was received and immediately interpreted by the team at the space agency. The tone and content of the message were formal and neutral. Emily and Raj listened to the broadcast carefully. "They're trying to communicate," Raj said, his voice filled with concern. "But we need to respond carefully." Emily nodded. "Let's send a reply. We should assure them that we are peaceful and willing to cooperate." A reply was quickly drafted and transmitted. "Greetings, Galactic Empire. We are Earth's representatives. We are open to communication and seek to understand your intentions." As the message was sent, the Imperial ships continued to monitor Earth's response. Elric reviewed the reply and nodded. "Good. They seem willing to communicate. Prepare for a direct transmission." The Imperial ships made the necessary adjustments to their communication systems and initiated a video call with Earth. The image of Commander Elric appeared on screens around Earth. He was dressed in his formal uniform, his demeanor serious but not threatening. "This is Commander Elric of the Galactic Empire. We have established contact and wish to discuss matters of mutual interest." Emily and Raj, now joined by high-level officials, prepared for the video call. Emily took a deep breath and addressed Elric. "Hello, Commander Elric. I am Dr. Emily Carter, and this is Dr. Raj Patel. We are Earth's representatives. We are ready to discuss whatever you wish." Elric's expression softened slightly. "We were surprised by the recent energy disruptions and defensive activations. Our initial assessments indicated that Earth might possess advanced technology. We want to understand more about your planet's capabilities and intentions." Emily replied, "We have recently discovered ancient artifacts and technology that were previously unknown to us. Our initial analysis suggests that these defenses were created by a long-lost civilization. We did not activate them intentionally. Elric listened carefully. I see. The Galactic Empire is interested in peaceful relations and cooperation. However, our recent experiences have raised concerns. We need to ensure that Earth's capabilities are understood to prevent any future misunderstandings. Raj added, We assure you that Earth is a peaceful planet. Our ancient defenses were designed to protect against external threats, not to provoke conflict. Elric nodded. Understood. We are willing to collaborate and share information to build trust. We propose that a team of our scientists visit Earth to study the ancient technology and work with your researchers. Emily and Raj exchanged glances. We agree, Emily said. A team from the Galactic Empire can visit us? We are eager to learn from each other and prevent any further disruptions. The video call concluded with a formal agreement to collaborate. The Imperial ships were scheduled to land at a secure location on Earth, and a joint team of scientists was to be formed to study the ancient technology. As the Imperial ships prepared for their descent, the atmosphere on Earth was a mix of excitement and apprehension. Emily and Raj were at the forefront of this new chapter in human history. The prospect of working with an advanced civilization was both thrilling and daunting. The stage was set for a new era of exploration and cooperation. Earth was about to take its first steps onto a much larger stage with the Galactic Empire as its new partner. The challenges and opportunities ahead were unknown, but both sides were committed to forging a path of mutual understanding and growth. First contact. The Galactic Empire's new reconnaissance fleet glided silently through Earth's atmosphere. The Imperial ships, now equipped with upgraded technology, moved cautiously as they approached the planet. Commander Elric, still recovering from the recent damage, was determined to make this mission a success. He knew that understanding Earth's true capabilities was crucial. On Earth, Dr. Emily Carter and Dr. Raj Patel were anxiously monitoring the situation. They had just received a new set of signals that suggested the Imperial ships were making a move. The energy readings are getting stronger, Emily said, her eyes fixed on the monitor. We need to prepare for contact. The two scientists were surrounded by a team of experts who were working to interpret the incoming data. The atmosphere was tense as everyone waited for the next move. Let's get ready to respond, Raj said. If they make contact, we need to be ready. Suddenly, the equipment in the control room beeped, signaling that a communications signal was incoming. Emily quickly activated the transmission. A message appeared on the screen, broadcasted in several Earth languages. This is the Galactic Empire. We wish to establish peaceful contact with the inhabitants of Earth. Please respond. The message was clear but formal, and it left Emily and Raj with a sense of urgency. They're trying to communicate, Emily said. We need to send a reply, Raj nodded. We should respond promptly and assure them of our peaceful intentions. The team drafted a message, carefully choosing their words. Greetings, Galactic Empire. We are representatives of Earth. We are open to communication and wish to understand your intentions. As the message was sent, the Imperial ships continued their approach. Commander Elric reviewed the response from Earth. They seem willing to cooperate, he said. Prepare for a direct transmission. The Imperial ships adjusted their communication systems and initiated a video call with Earth. On the screen, Commander Elric's image appeared. He wore his formal uniform, his expression serious but respectful. This is Commander Elric of the Galactic Empire. We have received your response and wish to discuss matters of mutual interest. Emily, joined by high-level officials, and Raj, took a deep breath. They were ready for this historic moment. Hello, Commander Elric. I am Dr. Emily Carter, and this is Dr. Raj Patel. We represent Earth. We are ready to discuss your intentions. Elric nodded. We were surprised by the recent energy disruptions and the activation of your defensive systems. Our initial data suggested that Earth might possess advanced technology. We want to understand more about your planet's capabilities and intentions, Emily replied. We recently discovered ancient artifacts and technology that were previously unknown to us. These defenses were activated by the presence of advanced technology, not by our own actions. Elric listened carefully. I understand. The Galactic Empire is interested in maintaining peaceful relations and cooperation. However, we need to ensure that there are no misunderstandings. Our recent experiences have raised concerns. Raj spoke up. We assure you that Earth is a peaceful planet. The ancient defenses were designed to protect against external threats, not to provoke conflict. Elric considered their words. In that case, we propose a collaboration. We will send a team of scientists to Earth to study the ancient technology and work with your researchers. This will help both sides understand each other better and prevent future issues. Emily and Raj looked at each other, relieved by the offer. We agree, Emily said. We are eager to learn from each other and ensure a positive relationship. The video call ended with an agreement to collaborate. The Imperial ships were cleared for landing at a secure location on Earth. A joint team of scientists from both sides was to be formed to study the ancient technology and share knowledge. As the Imperial ships prepared for their descent, the mood on Earth was a mix of excitement and apprehension. The prospect of working with an advanced civilization was both thrilling and daunting. Emily and Raj were at the center of this new chapter in human history. The first contact had been made, and the future was filled with possibilities. Earth was stepping onto a larger stage, and the Galactic Empire was now a part of that stage. Both sides were committed to building a relationship based on understanding and cooperation. The journey ahead would be filled with challenges and opportunities. The ancient defenses of Earth were now awakening, and the Galactic Empire was determined to learn as much as possible about this unexpected discovery. The future of Earth and the Empire was now intertwined, and the next steps would shape the destiny of both worlds. Discovering the past, the arrival of the Galactic Empire's scientific team on Earth marked a new chapter in humanity's history. The team, led by Dr. Varek, a respected scientist from the Empire, was eager to begin their study of the ancient technology. They landed at a secure research facility set up near the excavation site in Egypt, where Dr. Emily Carter and Dr. Raj Patel were waiting. Emily and Raj greeted Dr. Varek and his team as they disembarked from their sleek spacecraft. "Welcome to Earth," Emily said with a warm smile. "We're excited to start working together." Dr. Varek, dressed in a high-tech uniform, returned the smile. "Thank you, Dr. Carter. We are equally eager to understand the discoveries you've made. Our preliminary scans have shown that your ancient technology is quite advanced." The scientists moved swiftly to the excavation site. The facility was equipped with state-of-the-art tools and security measures to protect the artifacts and technology. Dr. Varek's team set up their equipment and began analyzing the data collected by Emily and Raj. Inside the ancient chamber, the scientists examined the strange devices and inscriptions. The room was filled with the hum of advanced machinery as the Galactic Empire's team used their technology to probe the artifacts. Dr. Varek approached a large control panel embedded in the wall. "This panel seems to be central to the ancient defense systems. We should start by analyzing its functions." Emily and Raj watched as the Empire's scientists worked. Raj was particularly interested in a large stone tablet that had baffled them for weeks. "We've been trying to decipher the symbols on this tablet. Do you have any insights?" Dr. Varek examined the tablet closely. "These symbols appear to be a form of advanced code. We have technology capable of decoding it more efficiently. Let me see what I can find." As the team worked, Emily and Raj discussed their findings. "This technology is far beyond anything we've seen," Emily said. "It's like discovering a lost piece of our history." Raj nodded. "And it raises so many questions. Why was it hidden? What were they protecting?" Dr. Varek's team made significant progress with the control panel. They managed to activate it partially, revealing more inscriptions and data. "The panel contains instructions for operating the defense systems," Dr. Varek explained. "It looks like these systems were designed to respond to specific threats." The scientists continued their work, and over the next few days, they uncovered more details about the ancient civilization. The data revealed that the civilization had been highly advanced, with technologies far surpassing what Earth had known. They had developed defensive systems to protect themselves from cosmic threats. One of the most intriguing discoveries was a series of star maps embedded in the walls of the chamber. The maps showed a network of interconnected systems across the galaxy, suggesting that the ancient civilization had once been a major player in interstellar affairs. Emily studied the star maps with great interest. These maps indicate that they had knowledge of many other star systems. They might have been part of a larger galactic community. Dr. Varek nodded. "Indeed, This civilization was likely a significant force in its time. Their technology and knowledge were advanced, and their defensive systems were designed to protect against formidable threats. As the research progressed, Emily and Raj began to understand more about the ancient civilization's purpose. The defensive systems were not just for protection, but also served as a way to communicate with other advanced civilizations. The technology had been left behind as a safeguard in case Earth's inhabitants ever reached a level of advancement that might attract attention from more powerful forces. The collaboration between Earth scientists and the Galactic Empire's team proved to be highly productive. They exchanged knowledge and insights, learning from each other's technologies and discoveries. The Empire's advanced tools helped decode ancient data, while Earth's scientists provided valuable context about the civilization's history. One evening, as the sun set over the excavation site, Emily and Raj sat with Dr. Varek discussing their findings. "We've learned so much in such a short time," Emily said. "It's like opening a window into our past." Dr. Varek agreed. "The knowledge we've gained is invaluable. It's clear that the ancient civilization had a profound impact on the galaxy. Understanding their technology and history will help us build a stronger relationship between our worlds." Raj added, "We still have many questions, but this is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover." Dr. Varek smiled. "Indeed. Our collaboration will continue, and we will delve deeper into the mysteries of the past. Together, we will unlock the secrets that have been hidden for so long." As the team continued their work, they were not only discovering the past, but also laying the foundation for a new era of cooperation and understanding. The ancient technology of Earth was revealing its secrets, and the Galactic Empire was eager to learn more. The process of discovery was both thrilling and humbling. It reminded both Earth and the Empire that their histories were interconnected and their futures were intertwined. The ancient civilization had left behind a legacy that was now bridging the gap between distant worlds, paving the way for a future of shared knowledge and exploration. The journey ahead was full of promise, and the collaboration between Earth and the Galactic Empire was only just beginning. Together they would explore the vastness of space and uncover the mysteries that lay hidden among the stars. The Empire's worry, in the heart of the Galactic Empire's command center, tension was high. Commander Elric paced back and forth, his mind consumed by the recent developments on Earth. Despite the promising start to the collaboration, there were growing concerns about the ancient technology they had uncovered. Dr. Varek and his team had reported back with new findings, but the implications were unsettling. The ancient defenses on Earth were far more advanced than anticipated, and their purpose seemed more complex than initially understood. Elric knew that if the technology fell into the wrong hands, or if Earth's new allies made a misstep, it could lead to catastrophic consequences. Elric called an emergency meeting with his senior officers and scientists. As they gathered in the briefing room, he addressed them with a serious tone. "We have made significant progress with Earth's ancient technology, but recent reports have raised concerns. We need to address these issues before they escalate." One of the senior scientists, Dr. Tarek, spoke up. "Commander, the data from the ancient control systems shows that the defensive mechanisms were designed to respond to high-level threats. If triggered, they could cause significant damage, not just to Earth, but to nearby systems as well." Elric nodded. "Yes, and that is exactly what worries me. We must ensure that Earth's technology is properly safeguarded and that our interactions with them do not inadvertently trigger these defenses." Another officer, Lieutenant Rena, added, "There is also the possibility that other civilizations could learn about the technology. If they were to discover it before we do, it could lead to conflicts or worse." Elric frowned. "Precisely. We need to take precautions to protect both Earth and our interests. We must also consider the possibility of a security breach. If any of this technology were to fall into the wrong hands, it could lead to a disaster." Dr. Varek, who had joined the meeting via hologram, responded, "We are aware of these risks. Our team is working on securing the technology and preventing unauthorized access. We are also coordinating with Earth scientists to ensure that the technology is handled responsibly." Aelric appreciated the reassurance, but remained cautious. I trust your team is taking every measure possible, but we need to be proactive. I want a full assessment of the potential risks and a strategy to mitigate them. Additionally, we should consider increasing our surveillance to monitor any unusual activity. The room fell silent as the officers and scientists took in Elric's directives. The complexity of the situation was becoming clearer, and the stakes were high. If the ancient technology were misused, it could have far-reaching consequences. Meanwhile, on Earth, Emily and Raj were busy working with Dr. Varek's team, continuing their exploration of the ancient technology. They had made some intriguing discoveries, but they were also aware of the Empire's concerns. Emily turned to Raj as they reviewed the latest findings. It seems like the Empire is getting more cautious. I understand their worries, but we need to be careful too. This technology is powerful, and we have to make sure it's used for the right purposes. Raj agreed. We need to ensure that we handle this responsibly. It's our responsibility to protect this knowledge and use it wisely. If we make a mistake, it could have serious repercussions. As they worked, they received a message from Dr. Varek. The Empire has requested a review of the current status of the technology and any potential risks. We need to prepare a detailed report. Emily nodded. Let's get to work. We need to address their concerns and demonstrate that we are managing the technology carefully. The team worked late into the night, compiling data and assessing potential risks. They included details about the security measures in place and their strategies for preventing misuse. Emily and Raj were determined to show that they were taking the Empire's concerns seriously and that their collaboration was on solid ground. The next day, Elric reviewed the report from Earth. He found it comprehensive and reassuring, but he knew that the situation was still delicate. The Empire needed to continue its vigilance and maintain a cautious approach. Elric met with his senior officers to discuss the report. The information from Earth is thorough and well prepared. However, we must continue to monitor the situation closely. We cannot afford any lapses in security. Dr. Tarek suggested, we should also consider implementing additional protocols for handling the technology. This could involve more rigorous checks and balances to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Elric agreed. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's develop a set of enhanced security measures and work with Earth's team to implement them. We need to make sure that our cooperation remains secure and that we are prepared for any potential issues. As the days passed, both the Galactic Empire and Earth continued their collaboration, but with heightened caution. The ancient technology was a source of great potential but also great risk. Both sides understood the importance of managing it responsibly and working together to ensure that their newfound partnership did not lead to unintended consequences. The Empire's worry was a reminder of the complexities of their relationship with Earth. The journey ahead was filled with challenges, but with careful management and cooperation, they hoped to navigate the delicate balance and unlock the full potential of their shared discoveries. The Ancient Guardian, in the heart of the ancient control chamber. The hum of machinery and the soft glow of lights filled the air. Emily Carter and Raj Patel had been working diligently with the Galactic Empire scientists to understand the complex technology left by the lost civilization. Despite their progress, one area remained mysterious, an enormous sealed chamber at the center of the excavation site. Dr. Varek had mentioned that this chamber might hold a crucial part of the ancient technology. Intrigued by its potential, Emily and Raj decided to investigate further. They gathered their equipment and prepared to unlock the secrets hidden within. The chamber was a massive circular structure, its walls covered in strange symbols and intricate designs. The entrance was sealed by a heavy ornate door with glowing runes. Emily and Raj approached the door, their curiosity piqued. This door is unlike anything we've seen, Raj said, examining the runes closely. It looks like it's powered by some sort of energy source. Emily nodded. Dr. Varek mentioned that the chamber might contain an ancient guardian. If that's true, we need to be cautious. Dr. Varek and his team joined them, bringing advanced tools to help decipher the runes and analyze the energy source. Let's see if we can access the chamber, Varek said. The technology inside could be critical to understanding the full scope of the ancient defenses. The team worked together, carefully scanning the door and decoding the runes. After several hours of intense work, they discovered a hidden control panel integrated into the door's design. Varric activated the panel and the runes began to glow brightly. The heavy door slowly creaked open, revealing the chamber beyond. Inside, the team found a large, circular room bathed in a soft blue light. At the center of the room stood a towering humanoid figure encased in a translucent energy field. The figure was covered in ornate armor, and its eyes glowed with a faint, intelligent light. It was clear that this was the ancient guardian mentioned in the legends. Emily and Raj stared in awe at the guardian. "This is incredible," Emily said. "It looks like it's been standing here for centuries, waiting for something." Dr. Varric approached the guardian cautiously. This guardian appears to be both a protector and a gatekeeper. Its role was likely to ensure that only those deemed worthy could access the most sensitive technology. Raj examined the guardian's energy field. "We need to understand how it works and how to interact with it. It might hold crucial information about the ancient defenses." As the team worked to analyze the guardian, they noticed that it remained motionless, its eyes tracking their movements but showing no sign of hostility. Varric began to decipher the symbols on the guardian's armor, hoping to find clues about its purpose and how to communicate with it. Suddenly, the guardian's eyes flickered, and a voice resonated through the chamber. It spoke in a deep, metallic tone, "Who dares to awaken the guardian?" Emily and Raj, taken aback by the voice, stepped forward. "We are explorers from Earth," Emily said. "We have come to understand the ancient technology and learn from the wisdom of your creators." The guardian's eyes glowed brighter. "The creators of this technology sought to protect and preserve knowledge. Only those who prove themselves worthy may gain access. State your purpose clearly and demonstrate your intentions." Raj looked at Emily and then at the guardian. "We seek to ensure that the technology is used for the betterment of all, to prevent conflict and promote understanding. We wish to learn and share knowledge responsibly." The guardian's energy field shimmered, and its voice spoke again. "Prove your worthiness by solving the trials of knowledge and integrity. Only then will the secrets be revealed." The team was both excited and apprehensive. They knew that passing these trials would be challenging, but it was essential for unlocking the full potential of the ancient technology. The guardian initiated the trials. The first trial involved solving complex puzzles that tested their knowledge of the ancient civilization's technology and history. The team worked together, using their combined expertise to solve each puzzle. They deciphered codes, analyzed patterns, and unlocked various mechanisms within the chamber. The second trial tested their integrity and intentions. The Guardian projected holographic scenarios that simulated potential misuse of the technology. The team had to demonstrate their commitment to ethical use by choosing the right course of action in each scenario. They worked carefully, ensuring that their responses aligned with the principles of responsibility and fairness. After hours of intense effort, the team completed the trials. The Guardian's energy field dimmed, and the humanoid figure slowly lowered its head in acknowledgement. "You have proven your worthiness," the Guardian said. "The knowledge and technology of the ancients are now available to you." The chamber's walls began to shift and reveal hidden compartments filled with ancient data cores and advanced technology. Emily and Raj were amazed by the sheer volume of information and equipment. It was clear that this technology could revolutionize their understanding of the universe and their place in it. Dr. Varric and his team began to examine the newly revealed technology, working to integrate it with their current research. The ancient Guardian's role had been crucial in ensuring that the technology was handled responsibly and with respect. As the team continued their work, they felt a renewed sense of purpose. The ancient Guardian had not only protected the technology, but also ensured that it would be used for the greater good. Earth's collaboration with the Galactic Empire had reached a new milestone, and the future held exciting possibilities for both worlds. The discovery of the ancient Guardian was a reminder of the responsibility that came with such advanced knowledge. Both Earth and the Galactic Empire were committed to using the technology wisely and continuing their partnership to explore the mysteries of the universe. The big battle. The tension in the Galactic Empire's command center was palpable. The recent discoveries on Earth and the activation of the ancient technology had not gone unnoticed. A series of unexpected events had led to the emergence of a new threat. An aggressive faction from a distant star system had detected the activation of Earth's ancient defenses and was preparing to strike. Commander Elric convened an emergency meeting with his top officers and allies from Earth. The situation was critical. The potential for conflict was high, and both sides needed to prepare for a possible confrontation. "Ladies and gentlemen," Elric began, "we face a serious threat. The faction known as the Koran Alliance has learned about the ancient technology and is moving to seize it. We need to act quickly to protect Earth and our joint interests." Dr. Varek, who had been working with Earth's team, spoke up. "We've analyzed the Koran's movements. They are preparing a large fleet and their intentions are clear. They aim to capture the technology and use it for their own purposes." Emily Carter, who had been following the developments closely, added, "We need to ensure that the technology does not fall into their hands. If they gain control, it could be disastrous for both Earth and the Galactic Empire." Raj Patel, always ready for action, suggested, "Let's mobilize our defenses and coordinate with the Empire's fleet. We need to be ready for a full-scale battle." Aelric nodded. "Agreed. We will deploy our forces and prepare for the worst. Earth's defense systems, including the ancient technology, will be crucial in this fight." The Galactic Empire's fleet, already stationed near Earth, began to mobilize. Their ships were equipped with advanced weapons and shields, ready for the imminent conflict. Meanwhile, Earth's forces were put on high alert, and preparations were made to defend key locations and critical infrastructure. As the Koran Alliance fleet approached, the atmosphere around Earth became tense. The once peaceful skies were now filled with the ominous presence of enemy ships. The Koran fleet was massive, a formidable armada of warships bristling with weaponry. On the battlefield, Elric's command ship and Emily's team worked together to coordinate the defense. The ancient technology, once a source of wonder, was now activated and ready to protect Earth. The defensive systems included powerful energy shields and weaponry capable of repelling the Koran fleet. The battle began with a fierce exchange of fire. The Koran ships launched their assault, their weapons blazing as they tried to breach Earth's defenses. The Empire's fleet responded with precision, their advanced ships engaging the enemy with deadly accuracy. Emily and Raj, stationed in a command center, monitored the situation closely. "The Koran are pushing hard," Emily said, her voice tense. "We need to ensure that the ancient defenses are fully operational." Raj worked furiously at the control panels. "I'm adjusting the energy output and targeting systems. We need to maximize the effectiveness of the ancient technology." As the battle raged on, the ancient defenses proved to be a crucial asset. Powerful beams of energy shot from Earth's surface, striking the Koran ships and forcing them to retreat. The defensive systems created a protective barrier around Earth, repelling the enemy's attacks and preventing them from reaching their targets. Commander Aelric, aboard his flagship, led the Empire's fleet with skill and determination. "Maintain the pressure," he commanded. "We cannot allow the Koran to gain any ground." Despite their efforts, the Koran fleet was relentless. They launched wave after wave of attacks, trying to find a weakness in Earth's defenses. The battle was intense, with explosions lighting up the space around Earth and the sounds of combat echoing through the command centers. Dr. Varek, who had been working with Earth's defense systems, noticed a pattern in the Koran's attacks. "They're trying to overwhelm our defenses by targeting specific points. We need to strengthen those areas." Emily relayed the information to Raj, who adjusted the defensive systems accordingly. The ancient technology responded to the new settings, enhancing the shields and reinforcing the weaker points. The tide of the battle began to turn. The Koran fleet, faced with the strengthened defenses and the relentless counterattacks from the Empire's fleet, started to falter. Their ships were taking heavy damage, and their advances were slowing. The turning point came when Elric's flagship, using advanced targeting systems, identified the Koran command ship. "Target the command ship," Elric ordered. "If we can disable their leadership, we might be able to force a retreat." The Empire's ships focused their fire on the Koran command ship, launching a coordinated assault. The ship's shields were breached and its critical systems were damaged. The Koran fleet, now leaderless and disorganized, began to withdraw. With the retreat of the Koran fleet, the battle began to wind down. Earth's defenses and the Empire's fleet had successfully repelled the invasion, protecting the planet and its valuable technology. The skies, once filled with the chaos of battle, began to clear. Emily and Raj, exhausted but relieved, watched as the Koran ships retreated into the distance. "We did it," Emily said. "Earth and the Empire held strong." Raj nodded. "It was a tough fight, but we were prepared. The ancient technology played a crucial role in our victory." Commander Aelric, speaking over the communication channels, praised the combined efforts. "Well done, everyone. The battle is over, and our partnership has proven its strength. We have safeguarded Earth and ensured that the technology remains secure." As the debris from the battle drifted away and the remnants of the Koran fleet faded into space, both Earth and the Galactic Empire took a moment to reflect on the conflict. The battle had been fierce, but their collaboration and the ancient defenses had made the difference. The victory marked a new chapter in their alliance, proving that together they could overcome even the most daunting challenges. The ancient technology was safe, and the partnership between Earth and the Galactic Empire was stronger than ever. The turning point, the aftermath of the battle, left both Earth and the Galactic Empire in a state of reflection. The skies were space. Despite their victory, the events of the past few days had cast a shadow over the future. Both sides knew that the conflict was not over yet. Commander Aelric and his senior officers convened a debriefing session in the Empire's command center. The atmosphere was serious, and everyone was eager to understand what had led to such a fierce confrontation. "We managed to push the Koran fleet back," Aelric began. "But this battle has shown us that the threat is far from gone. We need to consider our next steps carefully." Dr. Varric, who had been working closely with Earth's team, added, "The Koran Alliance's aggressive actions suggest they are not acting alone. There may be other factions involved or even a larger conspiracy at play." Emily Carter, who had played a crucial role in the defense of Earth, spoke up. "We need to dig deeper into the motives of the Koran. Understanding why they are so interested in the ancient technology could help us prevent future attacks." Raj Patel agreed. "The technology is a key asset, and its significance seems to be growing. We should focus on strengthening our defenses and improving our intelligence to anticipate any further threats." Aelric nodded. "Excellent points. We will increase our surveillance and work on securing the technology. We must also maintain open communication with Earth to ensure that we're prepared for any new developments." The team set to work on implementing new security measures and improving their defenses. They upgraded the ancient technology, fortifying it against potential breaches and enhancing its capabilities. They also expanded their surveillance network, using advanced sensors to monitor space for any signs of new threats. As the days passed, Emily and Raj continued their research on the ancient technology. They discovered new features and capabilities that had been hidden or inactive. The technology's potential was vast, but so were the risks if it fell into the wrong hands. One evening, as Emily reviewed the latest data, she noticed something unusual. There were faint signals coming from a remote region of space, far beyond the usual range of their sensors. The signals were weak but persistent, and they seemed to be following a pattern. "Raj, take a look at this," Emily said, showing him the data. "These signals are coming from an area that we haven't explored yet. They might be connected to the Koran or something else entirely." Raj analyzed the data. The pattern is consistent with a distress signal, but it's not clear who or what is sending it. It could be a clue or a trap. Dr. Varric joined them to review the findings. "If this is a distress signal, it might be worth investigating. It could provide valuable information about the current situation or reveal new threats." Aelric, informed of the new development, authorized an exploratory mission to investigate the signals. A small team, including Emily, Raj, and a few Empire specialists, prepared to embark on the mission. As they traveled to the source of the signals, the team remained alert. The journey was long and fraught with uncertainty, but they were determined to uncover the truth. The signals led them to a derelict spacecraft drifting in the void of space. The spacecraft was old and heavily damaged, with signs of battle and decay. The team boarded the vessel, cautiously making their way through the dark, abandoned corridors. They discovered a small group of survivors barely clinging to life. These survivors were from a faction known as the Viridian Collective, a group with a reputation for neutrality in galactic politics. One of the survivors, a woman named Lyra, explained their situation. "We were investigating the same ancient technology that you found. We discovered that the Koran Alliance was planning a massive attack and tried to warn others. But they caught us and damaged our ship. We barely escaped." Emily and Raj listened intently. "The Koran Alliance was indeed preparing for more aggression," Raj said. "Your information is valuable. Do you have any details about their plans or the other factions involved?" Lyra nodded. "The Koran have been working with several other factions, promising them power and technology in exchange for their support. The attack on Earth was just the beginning. They plan to seize control of key strategic locations across the galaxy." Dr. Varek, who had been analyzing the survivors' data, confirmed their story. "The information matches what we've seen. The Koran are building a coalition to expand their influence. This changes the entire scope of the threat." Elric, upon receiving the updated information, understood the gravity of the situation. "We're dealing with a coordinated effort to destabilize the galaxy. Our priority now must be to counter this coalition and protect our allies." The team returned to Earth with the new information, and preparations for the next phase of their strategy began. The discovery of the Viridian Collective and their warning had been a crucial turning point. It revealed the larger, more dangerous situation unfolding in the galaxy. The alliance between Earth and the Galactic Empire was now more vital than ever. They needed to work together to combat the growing threat and prevent the Koran Alliance and its allies from achieving their goals. Emily, Raj, and their allies were determined to face the challenges ahead. The recent battle had been a hard-fought victory, but it had also revealed the need for vigilance and cooperation. As they prepared for the next phase of their campaign, they knew that their unity and resolve would be key to overcoming the formidable enemies that lay ahead. The turning point had come, and the path forward was clear. Earth and the Galactic Empire would stand together, ready to face the new threats and protect the future of their shared galaxy. A new beginning. The aftermath of the battle had left both Earth and the Galactic Empire in a state of cautious optimism. The immediate threat of the Koran Alliance had been pushed back, but the recent events had made it clear that a new era of vigilance and collaboration was necessary. The alliance between Earth and the Galactic Empire had proven its strength, and now it was time to build on that foundation. In the heart of the Galactic Empire's command center, Commander Elric convened a meeting with key representatives from both Earth and the Empire. The mood was one of determination and hope. They had emerged victorious, but they knew that their work was far from over. "Thank you all for your hard work and dedication," Elric began. "We faced a serious threat and overcame it through our combined efforts. Now, we must focus on the future." Dr. Varek, who had been instrumental in understanding the ancient technology, added, "The information we've gained is invaluable. We need to use it wisely to ensure that such threats are prevented in the future." Emily Carter, who had played a crucial role in defending Earth, spoke up. "The recent battles have shown us the importance of unity and cooperation. We've learned that our strength lies in working together and sharing our resources." Raj Patel nodded in agreement. "We need to build on the progress we've made and prepare for any future challenges. Our collaboration must continue to grow, and we should focus on strengthening our defenses and enhancing our technology." Elric and his team had been working on a plan to fortify their alliance and address the emerging threats. The strategy included several key initiatives. Strengthening defenses, both Earth and the Empire would enhance their military capabilities, incorporating the advanced technology discovered from the ancient ruins. This included improving space defenses, upgrading weaponry, and ensuring that their fleets were ready for any potential conflicts. Intelligence sharing. A new intelligence network would be established to monitor and analyze galactic threats. This network would facilitate the exchange of information between Earth and the Empire, allowing them to stay ahead of any emerging dangers. Diplomatic relations. Efforts would be made to build stronger diplomatic ties with other neutral and allied factions. By fostering positive relationships and open communication, they hope to prevent future conflicts and build a broader coalition against hostile forces. Technological advancement, the ancient technology would be further studied and integrated into their systems. The goal was to unlock its full potential and use it to benefit both Earth and the Empire. As the meeting concluded, the representatives from Earth and the Galactic Empire set to work on implementing the new initiatives. They knew that the road ahead would be challenging, but they were confident that their combined efforts would lead to a brighter future. Meanwhile, Emily and Raj took some time to reflect on the recent events. They had seen firsthand the impact of their collaboration and the strength that came from working together. They were proud of what they had accomplished, but were also aware of the ongoing responsibilities.